Okay, sorry, I keep having tech problems. I think my phone is getting full. So they get a miniature bowl of this at night in their stalls. So I'll make that for them. Okay, we also squirt, and I like this little squirter thing that came with the last bag of DE I bought. So this is really convenient. Ooh, convenient. All you have to do is just squirt, squirt, and we give about 4 or 5 squirts um, to them every day, or I give them a few squirts all over their heat every day. My son did it today, so he was a little heavy-handed, but this is really good for helping them, with their stomach, digestive issues, fighting bacteria, etc. This is the food grade one, and again, this came in the newest bag that I bought, but the previous bags that I didn't even know this existed, but it's really good. The other ones I used to have to put my hand in it, and it's like dipping your hand in flour. Your hand gets all messy. So I scoop into this with a spoon and then squirt every day. So it's very convenient and non-messy. Great. So they're the goats. We got them working the for this week. They've been working this wooded area back here, clearing out. We're gonna put fences. Right now I have tarp and plastic sheeting back there, but we're gonna start the fences one panel at a time. And you can see Shirley, the dog, Cotton Ball, Cotton. He likes to play with the goats. No, no, leave her alone. That's Laverne waiting to eat breakfast. Cotton, leave her alone. He's not vicious, but he likes to play with them. He wants a playmate. He plays with the cat inside, but then outside he chases the chickens and the goats to play. He's like 2 or 3. He's a rescue. So hey, I hope you're not eating poop pellets. Snake, hey, come here. Hey, hey, do not eat poop pellets. I know you. I know what you do. So that's Laverne right there, and Shirley is back there in the woods. You see her lead, so she's back there somewhere. I just saw her, so she's way back there in the woods somewhere. Okay, so it's a beautiful day, and it is supposed to be a hard freeze tonight. So lots to do. I have to I'm finishing up some gardening and making sure everything is weatherproof and covering up plants. Even though it's beautiful, I even took my sweater off. I have just this a t-shirt underneath, a short sleeve t-shirt, this long sleeve, and I'm all festive. I got my little bow on my little fleece thingy. Look, got DE all over it. But I'm all festive. And I got hay all over me. So if you have animals, you'll have hay on you and poop. So, and I'm still in my boot. As you see, my foot is aching me today because it feels the cold weather, I guess. Anyway, hey, Cotton Ball. Alrighty, so I'm going to feed the goats, but I want to do a quick walk over here. Look, we had to throw 2 eggs away because my son collects the eggs and then he threw them in the wagon and they got cracked. We didn't see them. He forgot about them, put them in the, so we just threw them out for compost. The animals will eat those. We lost the other day. Oh, there's Shirley back there. I just saw her standing up. Now you can barely see, but she was standing up. She's right there. There you go. There's Shirley. Anyway, yeah. So he also dropped. So these two got busted because he threw them in a wagon, and then 2 days or 3 days before, 3 or 4 of them, he set them on the table, and the goats knocked them down, and we lost like 5 eggs. I mean, I feel sorry for the chickens. They're going through all of that, like childbirth, every day to hatch those, to poop out those eggs. They go through all that energy and then waste it when they're bust just like that. So anyway, trying to have that talk with my kiddo how we have to be very, very careful with the eggs. So I want to try, I need to get some more pallets. They're getting harder and harder to come by. So I could seclude off my compost pile here because the chickens like to go up in there and scratch and have manure everywhere. And I don't like that. So I need my compost pile contained. I put these out brand new, had them for a year or so. And it's been so wet and muddy. Look how, and they're brand new, but I just wanted to clean off the table area. My son, of course. Che? Where he didn't went. Kids are always running away from work. It's so, anywho, here's everybody. It got wet and rainy in here, even though I tried to weatherproof it. it's still getting wet in there. I don't know why. So I went to get a tarp yesterday, and the tarps are so scarce. I mean, people have bought up all the tarps. What's left, slim pickings. They were either too small or way too large. So today I'm gonna go to the big box store, and hopefully they have something at one of those to get a decent size one. I need at least a 10 by 12 to completely cover this thing because this is a fail. I mean, it's winterizing. It's like a greenhouse in there, but it's getting rained in, so it got really, and that was new hay up in there, a pine straw. But anyway, Gloria the redhead, Rhode Island Red, she just laid an egg because she was in there, and we are trying to stop that. She's weaned her daughter Trouble there, so she's always pecking Trouble. Get away, get away. She won't even let Trouble sleep on a roosting bar with her. She pecks her, so she's really weaning her. Um, the Astrolobe, everybody's laying eggs now. The two roosters, the white and the black, are the roosters, and these are all hens. And then peeking through the crack here, peeking through the crack, I had to divide these two roosters, the fighting brothers, my silkies. And so this keeps the peace with them divided. Okay. All right. Now, um, we picked up at Wally World some extra Christmas big bulbs, so I'll hang those. We pulled the bin that was in the front of the property and put it back here. We haven't had an issue with wildlife since I think these were rats. When you have animals, they draw rats. That's something I did not think about in advance. We never had an issue with mice, rats until just a few months ago. I don't know, in the last 4 or 5 months, something like that, we started noticing rats. The pellets, the maneuvers, the squeaking, they come out for the feed. I need to get the metal cans, but when 2 years ago during the pandemic we couldn't get the metal cans, and so I bought these. Now they do have metal cans, and we saw some last night at Tractor Supply. Was ridiculous. I think they wanted for the small can was 40, smaller than this. It was smaller than this can, and it was $39.99 for a metal small can. Yeah, small, like half the size of this one was $39.99, and I think the big one, or this size, was 70. That is just crazy for a trash can. $70 plus tax for a trash can. I think it was $69.99 or $79.99 for a metal trash can this size. I don't need no big giant one this size. I didn't get them. My truck was full anyway, and I didn't go there for that. I looked at Wally World too. Just things just so expensive these days. It's crazy. So as you see, we also bought more hay, and I only bought one at Tractor Supply last night as an emergency hay. Today I'll make it to the feed store and get some more at the feed store. And the thing is, it's really a waste of gas because it's like a $2-3 difference. Even the cashier told me last night he was surprised. This is Tractor Supply Bermuda hay. It was, I think, $15.99, and with tax 17 for one barrel. The guy said last night, he said he cannot believe when he first started working at Tractor Supply, he said the bills of hay used to be like $9 and $10. 9 and 10. Now they're 15 to $17 for one bill of hay. That's Bermuda. Alfalfa 25, 35, 45 for alfalfa hay. Crazy, and the goats will not eat $8 hay. They're not gonna eat that. Okay. Um, okay, so we're gonna put up some more Christmas decorations and lights and stuff here. And I'm not gonna show, no, I'm not gonna show the garden. I'm so tempted to, but I'm not gonna show it. Okay, so let me end this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me feed my goat babies, and I'm about to make another video, so stay tuned. Watch the next video. I'm gonna show one of the garden, and I will show one of the newer coop. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. You can do this. Get started. Happy homesteading.